I am the Ska Boss.
The Ska Boss? Who's the Ska Boss?
Me, you silly. That is right. I am the Ska Boss. Yes, yes I am.
Hey everybody, Basil Ray from VapeTV.com, where you can catch me live Monday nights, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Very special set of juice reviews today. We're going to do it in one shot, and these are all from sweet-vapes.com. Dana got in touch with me, wanted to send some juices my way to check out. She sent me a number of 3 ml sample bottles for myself, and then to run a contest, she sent us 6 different 15 ml bottles of these flavors. So, we're going to give them away. What we're going to do is we are going to give the top place winner 4 different 15 ml bottles, and then 2 runners-up will each receive a 15 ml bottle. All 15 ml bottles will match the flavors that I'm reviewing. First place will get to choose 4, and then the runners-up will just get 1 bottle of my choosing sent their way. So, we're going to break down each juice individually. The flavors we have today to look at are vanilla cupcake, lemon pound cake, pineapple upside down cake, waffles with butter and syrup, hot cocoa with marshmallows, and monkey bread. I'm excited to check these out. I already did a little sampling of a couple different ones, so let's run them all down. 3.7 volts with a 1.5 ohm 510 to start here on the Silver Bullet, and we're going to rock the Tekk Mod with a 3 ohm SLB 510. We're going to go ahead, we're going to cut this up. I'm going to use all kinds of different atomizers. Silver Bullet will always be at 3.7 volts. Tekk Mod, it's regulated, will always be at 5.2. Let's get it going. So, first juice up is going to be lemon pound cake. This is 18 milligrams, 30/70 blend. So, let's take a look. Got it loaded up on the Silver Bullet, loaded up on the Tekk Mod. Vapes very nicely. Very, very nicely. Not a ton of throat hit, produces very good vapor, and the flavor's really nice. It's a nice, light, lemony, cakey pound cake, really. There's no other way to describe it. It's almost a little bit on the subtle side, which is very much, you know, a lemon pound cake experience. So the lemon that's there, very nice, very sweet, not a bitter, not a tart. Works very well with that slight bit of pound cake element. Let's check it out, see how it stacks up at 5 volts. Vape's very nice here. A little bit on the dry side. Flavor holds up, not nearly as well as I'd like at 5 volts, but it's still there. Quite a bit fainter. This juice is already on the subtle side, so definitely a low resistance vape. Very nice, really liking it.
Yes, I am.
So, next up we have the vanilla cupcake loaded up. We've got it loaded up again here with the 1.5 ohm Cisco 510, 3 ohm SLB on the Tekk Mod. This again is a 70-30 blend, and it is, a 30-70 blend, so 30 PG, 70 VG, 18 milligrams. Give me a little drip on the top here. Let's see how it goes. Vapes very, very well. Nice and sweet on the inhale. Real good vanilla cupcake. It's kind of middle of the road, not terribly strong, not weak either. Just about right. Nice, cakey, desserty, vanilla cupcake kind of vape. Let's check it out at 5 volts. Let me get dripped in here. And my pawn has flooded. Outstanding. Much better. Vape's nice, nice and sweet. You are going to take quite a bit of the top off that sweetness when you move to 5 volts. So just like the lemon pound cake, not a great higher voltage vape. So next juice in question here is monkey bread, again at that same 30-70 PG-VG ratio, and this is also an 18 milligrams. Switched out to a 2 ohm Cisco 306 and still rocking a 3 ohm SLB 510 on the Tekk Mod. Here we go, 3.7 volts. Vape's very nice. Little tiny bit of throat hit, not much there. Let me just top this off. Really subtle flavor. Nice, just a touch of that kind of baking cinnamon. A little bit of a bready kind of flavor. Not a whole lot. Really subtle. Let's see how it does at 5 volts. It's not very often that a juice really seems to come alive a bit more at 5 volts. This one does. You get a hair more flavor. It's that same slightly cinnamony, sweet, kind of doughy flavor, but very, very subtle. So next juice up is the hot cocoa with marshmallows. Again, 30-70 PG to VG, 18 milligrams. Nicotine strength, 2 ohm Cisco 801 here via adapter on the Silver Bullet. Back to a black 3 ohm SLB 510 on the Tekk. Vape's great here on the 2 ohm Cisco 801. And it's nice. It's kind of middle of the road in terms of the amount of flavor, but it's definitely like having a cup of Swiss Miss with a marshmallow on top. Nice flavor combination here. Not a lot of throat hit. Great flavor though. Let's check it at 5 volts. The cocoa pops a little bit more here. Part of that could be the 5-10 difference, but it definitely pops more at 5 volts. Less of that kind of sweet, sugary marshmallow flavor. And there is a little bit more flavor here. So just ahead of middle of the road in terms of the amount of flavor. Definitely much sweeter on the inhale. Great 5 volt vape here, and I prefer it to this 2 ohm Cisco 801. So next on the list is Waffles with butter and syrup. Again, same PG-VG, PG30, VG70, 18 milligram nicotine strength. So I was really worried about this one. I've never had what I would call a good French toast, pancake, waffle type vape. Usually that maple flavoring that gets used becomes so overpowering and has such a bad aftertaste that I'm just turned off to the whole idea. Let's see what Dana's got cooking here. 2 ohm Cisco 901, 3 ohm SLB 510 on the Tekk. Nice and sweet on the inhale, and surprisingly, it is more waffles and butter with just a hint of syrup, so the combination works very, very well. A little bit on the subtle side. I'd like to see a touch more flavor, and this 2 ohm 901 from Cisco is a great flavor producer, so on higher voltage, a little bit worried to see what happens here. Let's move to the Tekk Mod, see how it stacks up at 5 volts. Slight bit sweeter on the inhale. Maple stands out just a little bit more, but it's not overpowering, and it doesn't have that incredibly gross, disgusting, terrible maple aftertaste that so many other maple type juices do. So, very impressed with the waffles and syrup from Dana over at sweet-vapes. So, last juice up here is pineapple upside-down cake from Dana over at sweet-vapes.com. Back to a Cisco 1.5 ohm 510, still rocking 3 ohm SLB on the Tekk. Really nice vape here at 3.7 volts. The pineapple isn't overpowering. It does taste a lot like a pineapple upside down cake, so very accurate flavor representation. Not a lot of throat hit, but again, with dessert flavors, I don't look for that personally. Let's go to 5 volts. That's a very tasty 5-volt vape. Holds up very well here at 5 volts. Can't say anything about 6 volts or higher, haven't tried it there, but at 5 volts, still a very good vape. Plenty of vapor, just a tiny bit of throat hit, but really nice pineapple upside down cake flavor. So there you have it, folks. A look at 6 different flavors from Dana over at sweet-vapes.com. Now, on how you can take home a bottle or multiple bottles of this juice for yourself to try. Here's what we're going to do. Number 1, you must be a subscriber to me here on YouTube. Number 2, you must have access to an email account. Number 3, you're going to send an email to basilray.contest@gmail.com, the subject of which should be sweet-vapes contest, and the contents need to be your first name, last name, your YouTube username, and then I want you to type in Basil Ray is a rock star. So send me an email with those contents. I'm going to take all of the emails that I get. I'm going to take your YouTube name. I'm going to dump it into a spreadsheet. We're going to pick a random 3 winners. The first one will take home 4 15 ml bottles of Sweet Vapes juice. The second will take home 1, and the third will take home 1. So all said and done, we're giving away 6 different 15 ml bottles of juice. Not a bad haul. So again, you must be a subscriber. You must email me your first name, last name, your YouTube username, along with the sentence, Basil Ray is a rock star, to basilray.contest@gmail.com. I'm going to let this video contest go until the video reaches 125 hits. Please only enter once. So there you have it. Head on over to sweet-vapes.com. Put in an order with Dana. Super friendly gal. I want to thank her so much for sponsoring this contest, and I can't wait to send you some juice. So until I come back to you with the winners, please, as always, take care.